minutes, bro. Hold on, not even that. Probably a minute. Trying to get this motherfucking cardboard out of my mouth. Yeah. Damn, nigga, when you get out, then you get locked up. How long you been home? Oh, yeah. Where you was at? Nah, hell yeah. I think my brother was at Chile and he just went to pick her up. He was geeking, he was going to pick her up. That is, I thought Chile was gladiator school. They be chilling, huh? They get high. Yeah. Dang. Glad you home, my nigga. Dang. Nigga, fuck that shit. Stay home, nigga. That shit ain't work. Fuck that shit. My brother, dumbass. My brother fell asleep with the rib in the car. Oh, did I hold my playbook already in there? You ain't made no playbook? Bro, you gotta make a playbook, bro. Tripping. What time they gonna start the season? What time they supposed to start the season? Damn, I thought I had started this motherfucker a minute ago. Clicked on that X Factor shit, I'm tripping.
And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back.
This is Alvin Kamara, made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They go with a fullback line, and he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
We want it. Come to my side.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he gets it inside.
Their game plan, they plan to get Michael Thomas involved early and often. 125 catches in 2018, the most in the NFL. Not bad for a kid in Pop Warner football that only played the minimum number of plays every game.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm on the drive.
Partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that
is Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And some space here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Ballage, 61 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Ready, yellow lady. I don't even know why his team showed up.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
These two teams all tied after 1. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. On the stop was T.J. McDonald.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage,
we go back, bro.
1st and 10. A toss to Murray.
Let me get him.
A good gain of 9.
I got a 1st. You know my 1st gonna be good.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game.
My 1st gonna be good.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
What's good, bro? Who all in my division, man? I got the Dolphins.
Now it's the backup Bridgewater. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading
I know
your keys,
Young Moolah
about
had
that,
my
having
division.
your eyes in the right place.
Play.
Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Stop your whining.
What's up, man? Let me get that running back, Beeman.
On first down, Murray. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Yeah.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside.
Man, I ain't got nothing, bro. My overall 67, man.
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Nah, I got a young team. That's why the overall so low. I got a young team. They just got to get developed.
Bridgewater. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be stopped well short.
That's the only motherfuckers. That's the only people want to trade with.
Is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. 4th down. They're going. Bridgewater. And that is going to be incomplete.
Hell yeah.
Well, you feel the excitement building on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how
I got a live-ass linebacker, too. My defense lightweight cool. I ain't got no line. I got 184 linemen. Everybody else 65 and down.
Now it's the backup Fitzpatrick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 59 yards.
Shit, I can see I ain't in the race to get that running
pitching catch
back.
right there. And partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one in the ball.
You know, these niggas be calling like, man, what size TV you got, man? Let me get you a 70-inch. I can't afford that shit. This nigga TA, boy, he talked for about an hour yesterday.
He's having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now.
To his motherfucking self.
And there's another first down run right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, man, let me know, bro. Let me get back to whooping white boy, man.
Here in the 2nd quarter, so get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent,
white boy, you know it was fourth down.
This is the time to watch him play
come on,
and give it his best shot. Because most of the starters, you're exactly right. They'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
Long in the backfield. Damn, they shooting up miles and shit, bro. Who's gonna block that?
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Forced out to his left. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone.
Got the rating?
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw is Bridgewater. He finds Latavius Murray. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Come on, man. Give me that rock back, man. You tripping. Yeah, give my offense, man.
On 2nd and 15 now. Bridgewater. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Austin Carr, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, do Bridgewater
a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
The Saints on 4th down last year, 13 of 16, 2nd best in the league, and they'll try it here. On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. And that's caught left side, Seals Jones with it. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So we are halfway through here in the final
they got that
week
runoff
of the
shit on
preseason.
here.
As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
20. 44. Guys, game situation. Let's go.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Right back to Drake. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
20! Feel it. Let's put that team on the hunt.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties?
Oh, come on,
over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Bridgewater to throw. Going with a screen for Murray. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. To throw is Fitzpatrick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, the rookie from Florida.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Check, ready. 15 on it. Check, 43. Target.
On 1st down, it's Murray. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go with Murray again. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Mike 20. Mike Foco. Here we go.
first down, Drake. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, there's the option going left. He pitches it out, and that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Show the ending.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Got his open man. It's Carr. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
52's the money. 52's the money.
They'll run on 1st down. Drake, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing Fitzpatrick. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down.
How he gonna throw it? I don't know, man.
Picked up by Eli Apple.
Oh,
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Bridgewater. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. 10th carry of the game now, Murray. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Come on, fellas.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. On 1st down, Murray. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Turn the ball over.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Murray. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Saints on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Off the toss. This is Murray running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Don't blow it.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They run with Murray, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And, Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the fourth quarter when you've got the lead, your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Murray. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Saints on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Bridgewater to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run with Murray. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3-yard.